a Christmas tree in your home, but aren't crazy about sweeping up all those pine needles, Ken Wingard is here. He's our answer man. Any questions you have, which we're going to have some for you later on, he's got an answer for you. This one is the invisible Christmas tree. I don't see it. Where is it?
It is.
Because you're standing right next to it, because you're invisible when you stand next to it, so we can't see you.
So I could put my invisible,
move out of the way. See the tree.
Invisible gifts underneath the invisible tree. There we go.
Voila.
And that's something.
Beautiful.
And you know, it's also great, even if you don't mind the needles, in a modern place, in an apartment. You can do a small version, you can do a big, and you can really just use the Christmas items you already have and fishing line to create it. So it's a great option. Or if you have your regular tree, Christina, I know you must have multiple trees around the house.
I'm still cleaning up needles from last December. I'm telling you, it's true. It's true. I find them everywhere.
I like it because you save trees and you save fish.
Fish?
Fish.
Yeah, because you're the fishing line.
Wait for it. Wait for it. All right, so. Exactly.
Yes. I knew you fit in here perfectly.
All right. Now that I have you all on the hook. So you want to, thank you. You want to start off with, this is a piece of.
No.
Okay, Aaron, come on.
Say it.
He said it's because we're so gillable.
What else you got?
Go ahead.
I'll save us all. Okay. So start with a piece of masonite. You could also use plywood or even a round bucket top from a big 5-gallon bucket. What you want to do is mark your center and then draw concentric circles every 1.5 inches, because usually Christmas balls are about 3 inches, so that'll give you room between the wire. To bring you back to 3rd grade, piece of string, a pencil, and, you know, draw your
Some
circle.
of us, that may be back. Others, it's forward. To 3rd grade. Get it?
He was insulting someone? I'm not sure who.
Myself.
Okay, all right.
You know, you have to talk to me like I'm a second grader. That's the only way I understand some of these complex.
And then what you're going to do is go in and mark every 1.5 inches. Again, just with a little, I just cut a little piece of paper and just made that same mark around. And then get a drill, a small bit.
There we go. Mary's like, easy.
If I did it while I plied, Mary,
that would certainly make it easier on me. I'm not used to heavy equipment around me.
And then all you're going to do is just quickly go around and drill all of your holes in.
Man.
And what that does is then you don't have to think about where you actually hang the string. And then
a Dremel would be really handy for that, too.
A Dremel would be great.
A
Dremel would be great. Or you could even go around with a hammer and nail if you wanted to do it old school. Then get your fishing line, cut it, figure out the length that you want your whole thing to be, and I just cut them all the exact same length to start off with. That just makes it easier. And then you want something to secure it at the end. Here I'm just using a washer, but you could use a nail, you could use a bobby pin, something to keep the string from going through.
I suggested buttons.
You did suggest buttons.
I suggest buttons.
Wow,
Could be Christmas buttons.
I am all up in this.
You're like all Mr. DIY.
No, I just happen to like this particular. When I saw this, I was like, this is really cool.
And then the super simple, all you're going to do is thread your, this is where you need your glasses. Thread your.
I need glasses.
Yeah, I'm not wearing my glasses.
Let me help you.
Thank you, Mark.
There you go. I can't get it. I can't have my glasses. What test line is this? It's got to be.
So okay, here is. I started with 4-pound, which is the thinner stuff, and I switched to 12-pound because the 4-pound was like threading, seriously, a needle, a camel through a needle head. So you want something that's a little bit thicker, and then there you go. And so you just hang this. I did 4 wires at the top, hung it from a hook, and then you just want to hang wire from all of your holes. And then, and we have a roll here of me doing it last night, then you just simply attach all of the ornaments.
Here we go.
Here's me threading. I had a lot of coffee.
Amazing. We've got 12-page whatever.
And then you just start. Look, notice how it's getting darker and darker and darker and darker outside.
How late were you?
I noticed you started getting help there at the end. We'll be here till midnight.
Was that a little elf named Dave?
Little elf named Dave came in at the end and helped me out. So you're basically tying off your ornament to the bottom of each string. And then as you see there at the top, you're going to have where it's suspended and you've got all of your pieces.
Okay, question, serious question. If these things get tangled up, you're in trouble, all right? So if you want to save it for next year, are there any tricks that we can use to save it so they don't, you take them out of the box, they'll hang? Okay.
So the way I did this, if you're using single use, just tie a knot onto your ornament and you're done. If you want to use it multiple years, do it through a Christmas hook, like an old-fashioned Christmas hook. So then when you're done, take off the hook, take all your strings and group them together. Piece of masking tape, come down a few inches, piece of masking tape, piece of masking tape. curl it up on top of your, slip it into a bag.
That's a piece
Okay,
of cake.
great.
Yeah.
Clever. Great.
I try. And then to finish it all off, all you need to do is
Moving.
we have, see, this is how I did the Christmas hook up here instead of, and then you can just hang your little star at the very top. By the way, this is not recommended for households with cats.
Yeah.
This is a dog sort of situation.
I can see what you mean. Yes. Okay.
Wonderful. We're going to put up all the instructions on Pinterest, our Pinterest page, pinterest.com/home and family. KennethWingard.com is another lovely site for you to check out some of his talents. That's waiting there for you.